Valorant has come a long way, from being a colorful tactical shooter inspired by Counter-Strike to becoming what many people know now as the internet's greatest e-dating simulator.
For every kill you get, I'll give you an ara ara.
Alright, bet.
Ara ara.
Oh my god.
Ara ara.
But somehow, despite all the memes, Valorant became one of the biggest FPS games in the world. So, how did we get here? Before Valorant even existed, Riot Games was already massive because of League of Legends. But around 2014, Riot secretly started developing a tactical FPS game. The idea was simple. Take the precise gunplay of Counter-Strike and combine it with unique hero abilities. Then in 2019, Riot finally revealed the game during their 10-year anniversary stream. But back then, it wasn't called Valorant. It was known as Project A.
Set on a beautiful near-future Earth, and it has a lethal cast of characters, each with their own unique abilities. This is our take on a competitive shooter.
And honestly, people were skeptical. A lot of players thought it looked like a cheap mix of CS and Overwatch. But Riot had one massive advantage. People trusted them to make competitive games. Then came the beta, and this is where everything exploded. Instead of instantly giving everyone access, Riot created Twitch drops. Basically, people had to watch Valorant streams for hours hoping to randomly get a beta key. And somehow this became one of the smartest marketing strategies ever. Millions of people flooded Twitch. Huge streamers like Shroud, Hiko, and Summit1G streamed the game non-stop. At one point, Valorant became one of the most watched games on Twitch before it even officially released. And once people actually played it, they got addicted. The gameplay felt clean, the abilities created insane moments, and every match felt insane. When Valorant officially launched in June 2020, the game was honestly complete chaos. Sage was ridiculously overpowered, Raze could swipe entire teams with one rocket, and if someone had an operator, the round was basically over. The original maps were Bind, Haven, and Split, and the original agents quickly became iconic. Jet became the flashy movement character everyone wanted to main. Phoenix players thought they were the main character, and Cypher mains spent half the match setting up cameras in the weirdest spots imaginable. But despite all the balance issues, people loved the game because it felt fresh. Every match had some insane clip waiting to happen. Riot quickly realized Valorant had huge esports potential, so they launched the Valorant Champions Tour, also known as VCT, and this completely changed the game. Teams like Sentinels, Fnatic, PaperX, and Loud started building massive fan bases, and players like Tens became actual celebrities in the gaming world. Then came one of the biggest moments in Valorant history. Masters, I don't know how to pronounce that, but I'll put it on the screen there. 2021. Sentinels absolutely dominated the tournament and didn't lose a single series. This was the moment where Valorant truly proved itself as a major esports. Suddenly, everyone wanted to go pro. Every rank gained had at least one guy saying, "Bro, I could go pro if my teammates were better." As the years went on, Riot kept adding more agents, and some of them completely changed the game. Killjoy introduced stronger defense setups, Neon turned Rack into a track meet, and Chamber basically traumatized the entire community for months. Then came the Chamber meta, the double controller meta, and the Viper meta. Every few months, the game felt completely different. Sometimes the players loved it, sometimes the community complained non-stop. Actually, the Valorant community complaining might be the most consistent part of the game. But while Riot kept evolving the gameplay, the community evolved too. And somehow Valorant slowly gained a reputation online for being less of a tactical shooter and more of a social experiment. At this point, half the player base is trying to rank up, and the other half is searching for matching the scored profile pictures. The game became known for e-daters, TikTok couples, voice changers, and people barking in team chat for skins. And honestly, that weird community culture became part of Valorant's identity. Today, Valorant is one of the biggest FPS games in the world. The game expanded into international leagues, massive esports events, and millions of players worldwide. It even launched on console in 2024, and Riot still plans to keep expanding the game with new maps, new ages, engine upgrades, and eventually a mobile version. What started as a risky project called Project A became one of the defining shooters of this generation. Whether you love Valorant or you're currently one loss away from uninstalling it forever, there's no denying that the game changed tactical shooters forever. And honestly, it's kinda crazy how far the game has come from those old beta days.